Hey y'all, it's morning. Yes, it's a morning coffee chat. Well, if you were a nomad, what kind of a nomad would you be? What would you be? Cheers. Let's have a sip and think about this. If you need to, pause this, go make yourself some coffee or some tea. Okay, so what kind of a nomad would you be? And the reason I asked that is because it's it's very relevant. Sometimes, have you ever wanted to say relevant? I've done that before. Relevant. Okay. Now, here is Lizzie, 00088. She says, I couldn't handle having to find a place to park and sleep every night, but not paying rent, etc. It's early in the morning. It's only like 6 in the morning. Well, Christmas is coming. Traffic is like crazy. Even driving to where I want to go at the gym at like 4:30 in the morning. As it gets closer to Christmas, I'm seeing more and more cars on the road. Oy vey shmia. Okay. She says, if I didn't have to pay rent is a very good thing if I did do it. I'd need a van where I could at least stand up and have an interior bathroom. Now, think about this because this is relevant to my answer here. She wants a bathroom, a fridge, a cooking plus area, but that's just me. I live vicariously through you, and I love you for that, Lizzie. And she says, you seem happy in your tiny space, and that makes me happy. Thank you. I don't like it that women have to sleep in the streets alone, even in a van. Too dangerous in this world. Well, let's pick this apart little by little. Okay, remember, our greatest fears lie in anticipation. But once you do it, you get over it. And I'm going to do a shout out to Kathy Ferguson. Hey, Kathy, you're on the road. You may be in Quartzsite by now, but she's been letting me know along the way. She just started van life, and she did have a hiccup not too long ago where she thought she could camp, but she couldn't camp there, and it was way expensive, and she wanted to know if I knew of anything in that area. Well, I didn't. Well, but you know what? This is like 4 days later. She survived, didn't she? She found her way. She found her way, and she's happier for it. She just got out of her comfort zone, and now she's like, she probably is on, Kathy, I'm sure you're on top of the world. You are like, I can do anything now. Isn't that a good feeling? Well, this really depends on what kind of a nomad you're going to be or you want to be. And I do think there's an ebb and flow to the system. So at first I was traveling all the time, but then I kind of moved into a different kind of a nomad. Now I'm more settled into an urban nestler. I nestle into the urban areas and I become a local, and nobody really knows I'm here because I have my spots where I know where to park. I've done it. I'm a seasoned van dweller. I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going. And I have picked a couple, 3, 4 different cities where I migrate to around different seasons. So I know the area. I'm happier for it. But I do know those seasoned van dwellers, nomads, who they're seasoned, but they only boondock. But guess what? They pick the same, they have their favorites too. Where, okay, in the spring they go here, in the summer they go here. They know them. They know them. They've already probably done their traveling. They've seen the sights. They've been the tourists. And now once you become a seasoned van dweller, you just want to live your life. You just want to do everyday things like everybody else does. That's what you want to do. But in the beginning, you might want to actually be a tourist because I'm seeing the country. Forgive my hair, my face, everything. It's hotel time. I'm going to a hotel later today, and I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to soak in the tub, do my nails. I'm going to beautify myself here. The best I can, yeah. Well, so it really depends on what kind of a nomad you will end up to be. And that goes with your personality, maybe your experiences as growing up. We're all attracted to different things because we've had different parents. We've had different experiences. We've had different influences in our lives, our teachers, our area, blah, blah, blah. Sure. I mean, we're not all punched out the same. We're not. So there's that. Now, she said that she wouldn't want to do that, to have to find a new parking space every night. Well, I don't have to find a new parking space every night because I know where I'm going to park. It's a very secretive place. I know where I'm going to park at night. It's very safe, and I know it. Well, now you also, let's go to the bottom. You said, I don't like that women have to sleep on the street alone, even in a van. It's too dangerous. What's so I don't feel danger. I sleep all night through. I sleep very well, very well. If I heard something, maybe somebody at night was walking. I mean, people do walk around, I suppose, but I might wake up and kind of listen, and then I go back to sleep. I've been doing it for 6 years. I'm really not worried about it. I'm really not. And you would be even safe in a Walmart parking lot. There's other people. If a Walmart lets people park there, there's going to be other people there. So you're surrounded by people. The reason that Walmart parking lots is kind of iffy is because it's so noisy. And they've got those bright lights coming down. You better have all of your window coverings up and tight. For me, I don't sleep well if there's light coming through. I don't sleep as well. So, yeah. And then she says, let's pick this apart. She would need, if she did it, she would need a bathroom, a fridge, a cooking. Well, you're going to need a regular RV then. Either Class A, Class B, or Class C. Yeah, you're going to need that. Or I suppose you could do a build out on a Sprinter, something like that. That's expensive. But guess what? If you're going to do the city, you're not going to be able to be stealthy like I am. Nobody knows. People say, "Oh, they know you're in there." I've always say, "No, they don't." They don't know. They don't know. It's not confirmed. And in the areas where I hang out, I know that a lot of people have the window coverings up, and just the same as me, because it's Arizona. I mean, we get so used to, it doesn't even matter. We cover our windows. A lot of people cover them because they don't want people just, if they're going to break in, they don't want anybody to see anything in here, right? Okay, so that's, Lizzie, thank you for that question. That really was a good one. Here's one from Kim Peaster. Okay, she says, I'm here. Oh, she says, new here. No, I'm here. She's new here. I guess she's saying, I'm here. Do you have any hobbies? I'd be bored stiff just hanging out at the park for the day. Okay, I'm going to explain this. I'm a crafter and jewelry maker, so I would have to be doing that. I love to read too. I also love my YouTube where I learn so much. Okay, let's break this one apart. Thank you for this. Do I have any hobbies? I wonder what my hobby would be. I film and I do graphic arts. Yes, this is what you see me doing. This is my hobby. This is what I love to do. I do. They always say, find what you love to do and do it every day. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I love to do. So you'd be bored stiff. I'm never bored. Oh, I suppose every once in a while I get bored, but no, I'm not bored. And that I hang out at the park for the day. Well, it's not like I'm sitting at a picnic table all day long. No way. Even if I'm camping, I don't do that. I come in my van and I'm working on a video, or I'm watching a movie and I'm kicking my feet up here in my living room, right? This is my living room when my bed is pulled up. Yeah. But earlier it was my barista. I made you coffee there. Yeah. No, I'm not out walking at the park all day. I don't want all that sun on my face. I get out there early in the morning, I get my walking, and then I come in, and then I might go somewhere. I might go visit somebody. I've got friends around, and I might go visit family. Now, if I'm in another city, I know those cities because those are my summer, fall, winter homes. And so I know them. I've been a nomad long enough that I got to know the cities where I hang out at, right? Well, no, I wouldn't. Even if I was in Quartzsite right now, I wouldn't be sitting outside all day. Oh my gosh. Let's just ruin our skin, everybody. Let's just get too much sun. Yeah. Let's kill our collagen on our face, right? Now, so I love that you're a crafter. And now I do know postcards from Terry. She's a friend of mine, and she has a YouTube channel, Postcards from Terry. Go find her and go subscribe to her. But you should see the inside of her minivan. Oh my gosh. It's just rows and rows and rows of little cubbies where I think she had it made or she bought it, where there's little beads. She's a jewelry maker. She does it, and she's a full-time nomad for years. I think she was also in Nomadland. She was one of the extras in Nomadland. Postcards from Terry. Hey, Terry. Hope you're watching. And then, no, so I don't just hang out at the park all day. If I'm parked at the park, that means that I'm probably I get my walking done, and I'm in my van. When I need to get out and stretch my legs, I go for a quick walk, right? If I do sit out, I might sit at a Ramada where there's a cover, but I'm not one for just sitting out in the sun anymore. It's just, I'm too old for that. I'm too old to play that game. Yeah, I don't want any more brown spots going on my face. No more. I'm done with that. Okay, so thank you for that. Now, here, and this one's from, I love this one. Okay, get back over here. This one's from My Stories 4120. Yeah, you got the Betty Boop avatar. Thank you. Do you get bored a little in winter months? Only when people stay indoors? And you seem to be outdoors all alone. Well, that's probably what you see. It says I'm not filming everybody, but no, I don't get bored. Where I'm at, if I was, let's say I was in Colorado right now, and I was in a city, people are going to be indoors because it's cold. But where I'm at, it's not that cold. It's not that cold. Right now, where I'm at, is families are out and about having a good time. It's almost like their summer, because in regular summer, like during the summer months, it's so hot that they can't get outside. If they do go to the parks, it's usually after the sun goes down because it's just too hot. I mean, 110 degrees, why are you at the park? If you're going to get out in here, in this place, if you're going to go out for your walk, and my daughter and I used to do this a lot, when we lived in a house, we would drive to the park, and that was like 5 in the morning because the sun was up so early. We don't change our time in Arizona, but the sun was up so early, and you had to get out early. People were out walking at 5 in the morning, and by 6 they were back in the car going home because it's just too hot outside to do anything. So in southern Arizona, summer is almost like a winter. So in Tucson, things get switched around. Okay. No, I don't get bored. There's a lot of people out. When I'm out, there's a lot of people out. So, and yeah. During COVID, 2020, everything was taped off, cautioned off. You couldn't use tables. You couldn't use parks. You couldn't use the equipment, but you could be at the park. There were times, there was only 4 or 5 people in this huge park. I loved it. I know, I loved it. No, it was this is my park. That's why I'm so affectionate towards my park. And it's almost like this is my backyard, because there was a time during COVID where it literally was. I know every crook and cranny of that park. It's funny. Okay, let's go to another one. Oh, this is from Kathy Ferguson. Hey, Kathy. Where is the Quartzsite meetup? I know you might not go, but I need to make some friends out here in this van life. Yes, you do. No, there is no meetup. There'll never be another meetup. I don't have the Facebook group anymore. And no. there'll be no more meetups. I really didn't. The last one was kind of was a heads up that, yeah, that this isn't something I want to do. I had a stalker at the time, and I thought, why am I putting my coordinates out? I'm right here. Hey, I'm pinpointing. Here I am. No. I think, if anything, people say it's dangerous to sleep on the streets. I think it's more dangerous sometimes for a YouTuber, if she has these problems, and we know who she was, to actually be, I'm pinned. Here's my pin. Come get me. You know, no, it's not my cup of tea anymore. I don't want to do a meetup. But if I go, I guess you'd have to see me at the laundromat to find out. And, yeah, I'm not going to park with a whole bunch of people. I'm just not. Anyways, Kathy, go to the RTR, get on Cheap RV Living website, find out. There's where you're going to meet a lot of people. And go to the women's RTR. It's coming up, and go. And they also, what they do is they park together. So there you go, Kathy. The women's RTR and the women's meetup, where they kind of all park in the same area that want to do that. Yeah. Like Sue Ann parks there. We all know Sue Ann. Okay. And you also said, I'm still trying to get things organized and put into place. I can't stand looking for items. I might have to get rid of some things. The old mic drop. There you go. Yeah. Well, hello. Welcome to Nomad Life. Welcome to my world. Welcome to all of our worlds. In the beginning, that's a common practice. You brought too much stuff. I've mentioned it. Oh my gosh. I've experienced it. I had one friend, Carmen. If you're still watching, Carmen, you're from way back. And you wanted to meet up with me and this wasn't during the RTR time. And you met Max, and I let you park with us. I came to the laundromat. I said, okay, follow me. Come on, girl. Let's go. And you were stuffed to the gill. It was coming out of you, out of your pores, your junk. She had to get rid of so much stuff. She couldn't even hardly sleep. You just can't do that. What you're doing, yes, good for you to clean it up. You're going through what all of us did. Now, here's something that I will recommend, that wait to get rid of your stuff till you get to the RTR, because there'll be tables that you can put your stuff so other people can grab them. That's how that works. Yeah. So I would keep everything till then. Once you get out there and you get yourself a nice spot, just if you have a little tent or something, or a bin, extra bin, start putting stuff in those bins or in that tent that you want to take to the RTR, because it won't be for another month, right? So, yeah, just hang on to them for 30, 35 days, and then just go take it to the RTR. How's that for a suggestion? Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? By golly, that is it for all of the questions. Yeah, don't worry about... there was one. Wait a minute. There was one. And I forget your name. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on. I know I got phlegm in my throat. Here it is. Okay. This is from, Bob Locke. Okay, I love it. Hi, Bob. I didn't know that this was from you. Did you have a minivan years ago before becoming Minivan Lee? No. Way back when my children were very small. This would be 35 years ago. I had a station wagon. Remember those? I had a station wagon. But no, I didn't have a minivan. And what was your very first car? Okay, Bob, you're going to love this one. My oldest sister bought a Corvair. Not the boxy Corvairs, but the more sleeker Corvairs. There were two designs. And it was her first car. And she had it pre-ordered. She had this really beautiful, it was like this. It was like this. I now realize, yeah, it was like this. I just thought of that. Well, then she got married and got another car, and I bought it. Then I was old enough to buy a car. I was working, and I bought the car from her. I drove a Corvair. Later I found out, and then I got married and went to Germany. And so I just sold my car to my dad. I think I gave it to him. Here, here's his car. Well, he loved it. Well, later found out that Ralph Nader, they blew up. They caught on fire really easy. Thank you, God, for not letting me. Yeah, it was a Corvair. It was turquoise. I know. One more question. Did you ever ride a motorcycle? You look like a motorcycle chick. I love it, Bob. I love it. One thing I notice about motorcycle chicks is that their hair looks like straw, probably from the wind and everything. Or at least before. They probably have better helmets now or whatever. But maybe I do look like that because my hair... With my hair, just side note, with my hair, I am wearing my cap now. So I do understand that this it's really getting thicker. I'm not breaking it as much. I'm not doing as much with it. But down here, your hair grows 6 inches a year, which is pretty good. So I just I want to grow out better hair. I know it looks a little bad. One person said, "Oh, you need to trim your hair." I'm like, be quiet. Don't talk about my hair. Yeah. So, was I a motorcycle chick? No. I don't like motorcycles, Bob. I probably have ridden a motorcycle maybe 3 times, maybe. Yeah. I'm not the daredevil type. I might appear to be like wild and crazy. I'm not. When it comes to my body, my bones, my flesh, I have probably always, even as a child, understood I'm fragile. I could hurt myself. And so I never wanted to do real daredevil things. When I worked in construction, I had to climb ladders all the way top of like a warehouse. I'm not kidding. I've done that. I had to get over the fear of it, but I didn't like it. I mean, what if I fell? I mean, splat. Yeah, whoa, okay. No, I mean, that's probably the most daredevil things I've ever really done. I like to be low-key sports, like maybe ice skating. I never really did like a lot of sports. Never really did. One person actually said, "Oh, I bet you were a cheerleader when you were a very popular cheerleader." Nah, I was kind of a nerd. I was not a cheerleader. I tried out for once, but no, I did not make cheerleading either. So no, I wasn't a motorcycle chick. I'm just kind of a low-key, physically low-key. I like to the gym and everything. But as far as doing things, I always heard with motorcycles, it's not if, it's when. You know what I mean? So I just really was not much. And the wind coming in, I mean, no. So are you? Well, tell me, Bob. I mean, are you a motorcycle guy? Yeah, there you go. I mean... That's pretty cool, When I was younger, I mean, I dated, before I got married, I dated motorcycle guys, not like, not Hell's Angels or anything. But, yeah, I mean, they had, and I think that's where I rode the motorcycle. But it wasn't my thing. It wasn't. It just seemed like the road was, like, right there. You look down like, whoo, you could just fall. And when you're young and you become disabled, that really sucks, doesn't it? So I've been very fortunate, not hurting myself, seriously. So, okay. Well, we're going on and on. I mean, I hope you enjoyed this. It's Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. Yes, sir, Bob. And I'm about to go in the gym, going to church. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to church today. And it's going to be a busy day. I also have a lunch date with 3 gals. Oh, yeah. We're going to go out for lunch. And, hey, Rhonda, she's going to be leaving here today. So, we want to say goodbye. And we'll see her later, probably in Quartzsite at some point. Yeah. So, I love you guys. Thanks for spending Sunday morning with me. Life is good, isn't it? I love you guys. Yeah. Bye. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. It's only always a day away, right? Bye.